Hello everybody, 28th of February. It's after 7 p.m. She's dark outside. I ran a little bit late here today. I don't think we ever did a moonlight walk. Sounds romantic. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to have a little check-in here this evening. Stop in and say hello. There's really nothing new going on. Of course, we're inside the barn. Here are the bulls. This is my little buddy. You're not really supposed to be doing this stuff, but he really likes that. Right? All is well. Continues to be well. So I'm going to go ahead and tell on myself. The heck was that? Fred, you old cat, you. It's Friday. It's after 7. After 7 really doesn't mean a whole lot, but it's Friday. I've had a long day. Long day. All right, inside the barn, nothing's changed. So I'm going to go ahead and tell on myself just a little bit. Doesn't matter who you are. No matter how good you think you got your crap together, or how dedicated you are, long days and all that other stuff. You better double check stuff because you'll forget things. I forgot to feed these Holstein steers their water this morning. Forgot to run their water, excuse me. Big shame on me. I caught them bellering. That water's been running for 45 minutes. They've been soaking it up. As you can tell, they got what they needed now. But of course, I'm going to fill that up full. Let that run until they've had enough water and until it's full. But anyway, I got back about a half hour ago, a little better than a half hour ago, with a load of baleage across the highway. Being that it's sufficient back there enough now because obviously it's frozen. She was well below zero this morning with wind chill. So I saw it fit to head on back there, grab a load. Came back, offloaded, and just did a little look-see check around the barn, around the farm, and they were bellering. And boy, they'll let you know, and it's a good thing for them bellering. They had hay. Well, what the hell's the matter here? Son of a gun, they didn't have water. I don't remember the last time I did something like that, and I can tell you right now, it's been years. We'll call it a Friday brain fart. That sounds like a good excuse, right? Oh! We're out here in what I'm going to call now the young stock lot. They got a fresh bale of alfalfa baleage here this evening. They are destroying this baleage like it's nobody's business. Settle down. Settle down. I knew I shouldn't have went in here at night. They're not used to this. I had one try and jump the fence there. Thank God it's okay. Settle down. I should have known better than that. This was foolish. Coming out here at night with a headlamp, that was stupid. You bunch of babies? All right, that's enough. Anyway, they're doing an awful lot of damage to baleage these days, which is a good thing. They're getting bigger. They're eating. They've got a craving for the stuff. I did follow suit in what I had said earlier in the year, and that's what I was going to make these this young stock. They're not going to get an automatic bale every time they're out. They're going to get a day to 2 days before another baleage so that they can clean up, of course, or not clean up, but intake their dry matter, which they have. They've gone without baleage for a little better than 24 hours. Of course, this bale was out here, and they did a good job on it. They do need to clean this up some more. But obviously, they're not going to touch it because of the alfalfa. But you guys and gals all settled down now? You know who this is? I'm sorry. That's my fault. I shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. All right. Lesson learned. Anyway, they're doing pretty good. I got my annual beef producers. I belong to a club that is involved in multiple things. Club calf sales, stuff like that, which I find interesting, but I'm not into. And then this club is also responsible for getting together, aligning, organizing shipments of feeder cattle to Iowa, Waukon, Iowa to be exact. Here's a little pile of stuff I brought home. I need to make another load tomorrow. I had no problems whatsoever. Son of a gun, is it cold. Whew. No problem whatsoever getting across the highway because it all froze. I had a lot of troubles about a week ago or better. I think I did a short little stupid little video. I ended it and didn't continue it because I wasn't in a very good mood, but I got in a lot of trouble out there. Should have known better again. Everything was soft, melting. But everything froze up, so it's a lot better. Anyway, that Beef Producers Club that I belong to, we got our annual meeting tomorrow evening, and it's a discussion. It is a what's coming up for the year, and obviously it's an announcement, and we kind of all come together on what the best fit is for a spring sale now. It just used to be fall sales. But Fred, you old cat, for a good spring sale for feeder calves. So I'm getting pretty excited for tomorrow night. It's a nice sit down. Might even have a hay Fred or two. Get to see a couple people I haven't seen for a little while. And information, so that I can properly align my personal calendar. All right, you guys got all your water. You're good and content. We need to fill that up full, shut it off, and we're done for the evening. And boy, I'm all over the board here verbally, aren't I? So I can align my personal calendar and regiment to what I need to do as far as getting these calves ready. Proper vaccinations before leaving this farm, and of course lining up and getting ready for separating, sorting, and hauling. The meeting point where all these calves need to go is about 35 miles away. So that's going to be kind of a full day adventure for me, being, I don't have a big old stock trailer. At best, I'm looking at hauling 10 at a time, maybe 11. Not 12, and we'll see what happens. So I do not plan on shipping everything that I have that's proper to ship. Obviously, I'm keeping back only replacement heifers, or let's just call them additions. I'm not going to ship everything to this sale. There's a sale barn downstate Michigan that I've had some very good dealings with over the years. I want to kind of keep my name there and keep a little bit of business out of there. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I might keep about 6 of them. Dropping the bucket to you, a lot of yous, but I might keep 6 and save them for a feeder sale down there, which is the United Producers Incorporated. And the sale barn I'm talking about is out of St. Louis, Michigan. So that time is coming. This year is flying by. We're basically on March 1st, and lots going on. But that's the way it's supposed to be, right? What do you think, boys? Huh? Friday night, let's go get in a little bit of trouble and head out on the town, practice our manhoods, and do what we got to do. What do you think? Huh? 3003, you beautiful beast. He's being kept on the Vieser farm. If you keep up with the videos, you've probably heard that 3 or 4 times now. I would have to say that this is my second best as far as I'm concerned for condition. Now understand, they have not gone through a fertility test. Even my favorite right here that I plan on keeping, that could change. I'd have to say 3006 here is next bet. I like his condition. Everything in the barn this evening, when they got grain. Don't shake that head. When they got grain, they got locked up. How do they get locked up? I didn't do that very good. Just like this. They all got locked up, and they all got a shot of ivermectin. Ivermectin, excuse me. And not a shot, it's a pour-on. That probably would have made a nice little video. I'm experiencing a little bit of what I call the mange inside the barn, which is normal and practical, especially in the winter for inside the barn animals. I had one that was real bad, but I shipped him outside, and he's immediately doing a lot better. But basically what they do, folks, here's a good example. And I have no shame in showing this. This is just reality. It's basically hair loss. And anyway, everybody got a pour-on application this evening. It probably should have been done many weeks ago, but what are you gonna do? So yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's about it. So anyway, I'm kind of running. I'm not running late. It's not like it's late or nothing, for crying out loud. That's going on 7:30. So yeah, I lost a few hours today, a little bit better than a few hours, but it was for good reasons. I went into my neighboring beautiful great state of Wisconsin and went to my my go-to John Deere dealership, and I'm very happy and pleased to tell you that papers have been signed and agreements have been made on this new piece of green equipment that will show up the beginning of May. Some of you has guessed what it is. Some of you haven't. Some of you are way wrong. Some of you are pretty darn close. I'm going to keep this little teaser going because it's childish and funny, and that's right up my alley. And come the beginning of May, we're going to have a real nice video of what the heck I've been talking about here for the last quite a while. So while I was there signing papers, and this was pre-planned, John Deere is having a very, the month of February, a pretty significant, if you like saving a buck or two, pretty significant sales percentage off on all parts, oils, maintenance items, the whole kit and caboodle. So with that percentage off and everything else, and long story short, I purchased everything today needed to service all tractors this spring. Like always, everything's getting a complete makeover, for the lack of better words. And I also kind of upped the ante just a little bit. And I went ahead and bought, which are cheap enough, but I went ahead and bought new cutter knives for the John Deere Moco. I do need to call New Holland for the proper knives for the H7230 that I have. But yeah, it's you don't like writing those checks out, but it was a done deal here today. I brought everything home, including all engine oils, hydraulic. Hell, I brought home 30 gallons of hydraulic oil. Reason being is the 6150 and the 6420, the front ends are all getting drained. The hubs are all getting drained this spring. And of course it's recommended to actually put Hy-Gard in there instead of some named gear oil. So yeah, cab filters, air filters, primary, secondaries, fuel filters, oil filters. The list goes on and on and on and on. And it's part of having fun. Maybe we'll do a little video tomorrow. I got a very busy day tomorrow. Maybe we'll do a video tomorrow, and I'll give you a little shot of everything that was kind of picked up, including all my grease with the percentage off and everything else. I found it suitable as far as pricing my grease, tubes of grease. I ended up bringing home 3 boxes. I don't go through 3 boxes of grease a year. It's close, but because of the savings and everything else, it was comparable if you were to go to, I'm going to say O'Reilly's or CarQuest. I really like both of those. And pick up your tube grease for the year, which is what I've normally been doing for years. This year it's all coming from John Deere. I found the price suitable. So anyway, that's about it, folks. Busy day, running around day. Tomorrow I got a lot to do because I kind of skipped out on a few hours worth of, well, hell, 4 hours worth of farm work and everything else. Knock all that off. And so I got a busy one tomorrow, but it's all good. We'll try and come up with a video or two. Probably especially one across the highway. I'll show you what the baleage yard looks like, or the lack thereof. And what are you putting up with that crap for? Kick his ass. Do it. Don't be bullied like that. Pun intended. So, anyway, love you, Fred. We better go check on this water. Very possible she's overfilled. Nope, but she's good. If I do have a little time tomorrow, these 3 girls, these are all 3 heifers here. That's my favorite. That one is a little bit younger, but she is staying on this Visa